The end of paradise. For generations, our people lived on this island, completely isolated from the beach. We could see other lands, but we never ventured there, and we protected our island at all costs, even if it meant brutality. To strangers have already been trying to speak to us. The warriors threw spears and arrows. Our elders told us that for generations, we kept it this way to keep ourselves safe. One day, my brother and I were at the beach at night. "Look!" shouted my brother with his finger pointed at the horizon. We saw what appeared to be falling stars. They started moving faster while leaving a trail of light behind them. They were heading for the large landmass beyond the sea. Suddenly, bright flashes filled the sky. It felt like the sun flickered on and off in the distance, followed by an orange glow, and just silence. We were hit by a sudden wind that knocked us over in a loud sound like thunder. The village heard it too, and we were told not to leave. The next morning we awoke to see ashes falling from the sky. It covered everything. Kids were playing with it till the elder told us not to touch it. He didn't know what it was, but said he felt it was an omen. Days later, people started falling ill. I felt sick too, but I felt like I was faring better. My brother not so much. Eventually, people started dying. The elder told me that we needed to get help. This meant leaving the island. We prepared a canoe, along with supplies from the hut that didn't touch the ash. We were sure the ash is what got everyone sick. I hugged my parents who barely had any strength and promised I'd find help. The villager accompanying me was nicknamed Hawk. We finally reached the shore and saw what remained of a village. Some huts still stood, mostly those made out of stone. Some were made out of wood and completely destroyed. We looked around and saw bodies everywhere. We heard cries from within the rubble. A woman sat with a blank stare, holding a charred baby. Hawk said there's nothing we can do. We need to keep moving. As we went deeper inland, we saw larger structures. Some partially collapsed, others completely destroyed. Everything appeared charred as we went in. Up ahead it looked as if a giant's fist made out of fire crushed the very center of this place. I saw the burnt husks of people on the ground. Nothing but dia. We decided to head back, but quickly we started to feel weak. Hawk collapsed and told me to keep going. I tried dragging him, but I began to feel weak as well. I called out to my parents and said I was sorry. I failed. This land was cursed, and the curse made its way to our home. Everything was dying.